everyone, Kathy here from Truth in Trying, and tonight's vlog is again another update on the whole IVF situation. So we had already talked about I had 14 eggs from egg retrieval day, and they called me yesterday. The doctor's office called me yesterday and gave me the news that basically 10 fertilized and continued to mature into something worthy to transfer. So that means kind of like 4 died off, which we're still in a really good boat here. So we still have 10 hopefully viable options. So what happens from here is their embryology team will continue to constantly monitor the growth of those 10 little eggs and see what kind of stages they grow into. So they will basically like grade the eggs and whatever grading they give, they will put back in the best graded eggs tomorrow. So we're doing a day 3 transfer back. So tomorrow is Friday. I've got to be there super early in the morning. Not super early, but early. And then it's like business as usual. So what can you expect the day of a transfer? So for me and the way my doctor's office does it, essentially they want me to check in about a half hour before my actual procedure. And what they tell you is, look, an hour before your procedure, make sure you empty your bladder, because what they want you to do is drink 16 ounces of water within the hour before your procedure, because they use one of the ultrasounds on your stomach to go ahead and guide the probe that they insert into you, which will transfer your embryos, basically your eggs that turned into the transferable stage eggs, back into you. And we again are transferring 2. I know there's sometimes a lot of controversy between people on whether that's a good idea or a bad idea. For us, with the quality of my eggs, we have always done 2 when there's a possibility to do 2. Just because we have not seen anything fruitful ever come from IVF, and a lot of you may wonder, well, why are you still doing it? But that's like a whole nother segment. And so for us, in my thinking, 2 is gotta be better than 1, because if that 1 has a chromosome issue, from just like a natural chromosome issue, then we're obviously going to be worse off than having 2 that maybe one of them doesn't have an issue. So more to come tomorrow, but we'll see. Basically when I get in tomorrow, they may actually even tell me that some additional embryos died off during this whole 3-day growth period, because sometimes that does happen. Like basically it's like natural selection. The strong move on and the weak die off. So we'll see if I get the same kind of news where I'll have like 8 frozen. I hate to even think about that. 8 frozen, and 10 in total. Or maybe it's now we're down to 6. Who knows? So we'll see when we get there, but the doctor will meet with me first. The procedure takes like no time at all. And literally they're like, okay, just go about your day. You don't need to lay down for an hour. You don't need to lay down for half an hour. Particularly where my place of IVF procedure is done, they actually have an acupuncture clinic there. And they tell you if you want to do a pre and a post acupuncture treatment, you can. I won't be doing that this time. I have in the past, but I've just decided to do things a little bit different this time, and goes along with the fact that we're doing a day 3 transfer versus a day 5. Typically in the past we've been doing day 5 transfers to allow the embryos to grow out, to see how the grading gets, if it gets better. But apparently the doctor this time wants to try a day 3, see if that helps change things along with them growing in utero, or not. So tomorrow will be another day for discussion. I've just been a little flustered today, just because like the whole day is coming and near, and then essentially you have to wait like 9 days after that. So after that, it's like 9 days of just, sitting around waiting, and I can't do that. So as you see, I'm actually coming to you from my design room because I can't sit and let this eat me up. I've got to continue to just do what I'm doing, and I'm so glad that I have, like this side hustle to be able to take my mind off things, because I will tell you the last probably 5 times that we've done it, or 6 times that we've done it actually, I didn't have this side hustle, and things were so difficult to go through. Like I was just constantly thinking about this. I was constantly researching things and just constantly questioning everything. And this time I am just like, you know what? I'm way too busy to even think about it. When the day comes, and whatever the results are, I'm going to have to live with, and I'm going to have to figure out how to move on, right? So that's it for me. I will come back on tomorrow to let you know how things went, how things are going to progress, and what we're going to shift our mindset to be able to get through 9 days of waiting. So, if you ever have any questions about anything in particular about IVF, send me a message. I'm happy to share information. I can't give you medical recommendations, but I can certainly give you an insight into going through many rounds of IVF. So I'm here. All right. So Kathy again from Truth in Trying. If you want to know when our next vlog is on, go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with the notification icon, and we'll keep you notified. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.